Because I was walking through the tunnels of NRG. Is it stadium? Is it NRG Arena?
It's stadium.
Energy Stadium.
Energy Stadium.
The bowels.
I'm
the bowels
walking
of
through
energy.
the bowels, through the understudy of NRG Stadium last night with the one and only Rob Dauster, who is insufferable, by the way. I don't know how much you guys have been exposed to this. I've certainly been exposed to it.
He signs our checks.
He signs the checks, ladies and gentlemen. He dragged me, not the short way. He wanted me to go to the UConn locker room with him after the win last night. He dragged me through the student section, through the family section, the long way, just so he could tell everybody one more. Nothing. We've done nothing yet. One more, over and over and over again.
And I'm sure he was saying we the whole time.
We the whole time. It's
Rob.
his championship. Why do you think I'm in a Kawhi Leonard jersey? I hate San Diego State. I cannot express that enough. The point is, I'm walking with him last night, right? And we're speculating. We're saying, what's this line going to open up as? He looks me dead in the eyes. And I don't know if it was mental warfare or what. He said, I bet it's 3.5.
Oh, my God. Like, Greg, no, I got to
3.5.
step in. That is ludicrous. It was never going to be 4 or 3.5. FanDuel, sorry, a book that I cannot name.
Redacted.
Had a
redacted sportsbook.
Redacted. Had a line look ahead that was UConn minus 4.5 against San Diego State. And I wish I had thrown all my shekels on that one because that was never going to be the line. If UConn won by double digits again, like they did, 4.5 was absurd. And so they opened 6, Kai, goes up to 7.5, 8. It's insane. Come on.
Well, that's why Rob pays us to the Best Bet show. He can't set lines. He knows this. The sleeper guys know lines. Rob doesn't.
Why we're valuable.
But he signs our checks, and that's why we love Rob Dauster. And we bow to Rob Dauster.
We don't bow to Rob Dauster.
No.
We tolerate.
I want a raise from Rob Dauster. Pay me more money, Rob Dauster.
Our producers behind the scenes, the hands are up.
Trevor Dagan.
Well deserved, by the way. Well deserved.
Trevor
So,
Dagan.
let me ask you guys this, because I did say in response to Rob when he posed this to me, 3.5. First of all, I scoffed at him as the scholar that I should. But I said, look, whatever the line is, I'm looking at the alternate line. That's my play here. Give me plus money in any form I can get it with UConn. Matt, what's the number? What's the highest number you would go UConn?
Don't even listen to Matt. I'm going to tell you what Matt should know before he figures it out on his phone. Do you know what UConn is against non-Big East opponents against the spread this year?
It's huge.
They're 16-0, Greg.
Yeah, that's huge.
16-0. They have not lost a single game.
Can we get a margin on that? Because I feel like the margin's got to be like 15 plus.
I can't do the mental
Make
math.
up a margin, Kai.
I'm going to try to find it. I'm going to try to find
Guys,
it.
get me on it. I think they had one push against Buffalo on the closing line because everyone bet UConn. But this team, since PK 85, which Kai was at in person,
Boots on the ground.
Well, not everyone.
Boots on
A
the
lot
ground.
of people thought this was the best team in the country. Kai, you made that case to us.
Yes.
You got me to bet them to win the or to make the Final Four, 18-1. Yes. Thank you, my guy.
You're welcome.
But man, I don't know why you would go against this team right now. 16-0 against non-Big East opponents, and Dan Hurley has said it. The first time you see us, what do? We have too many options. We defend, we rebound, and we have a lot of different choices offensively. They're still adding things to their playbook. Greg, the last play of the first half in the Final Four was a new add to the playbook. They got a wide open 3 for Caravan. They have been terrific. I don't know what you do with this team with 48 hours of prep. I am a UConn guy through and through.
I got the margins, guys. Before you do that,
Please.
against non-conference competition, courtesy of team rankings, UConn 16-0 against the spread. Average margin of victory 24.7. Average cover margin 11.9.
Cover margin 11.
Get out of here.
Cover margin 11.
Get out of
There's a
here.
reason our friends on Bet Rivers do not have the margin of victory prop up because they know better. They know better.
I mean, that's
It shouldn't
absurd.
be up. It shouldn't
So,
be up.
okay, let's play live.
Who am I putting all my money on?
UConn.
According to the Weave.
San Diego State.
Today's episode of the Field of 68 After Dark is presented by our partners over at Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play college basketball pick'em, where you can win real cash prizes simply by picking player stats in this weekend's Final Four games. And pick'em, all you do is pick whether a player will go higher or lower on Underdog's projected totals, whether it's points or rebounds or assists or all of them combined. If you're like me and you think Adama Sanogo is going to go nuts this weekend, pick higher on his points projection, pick higher on his rebounds projection, maybe throw in a lower on Matt Bradley's scoring totals, a higher on Isaiah Wong, whatever it is that you like. Put them all together, and if you hit them all, then you can win as much as 20 times your money on a single game. Underdog's slick mobile app is easy enough that dummies like Jeff Goodman have even figured out how to use it. So go to underdogfantasy.com or download the app and use the code FIELD, that's FIELD, to get a 100% deposit match up to $100.
Oh, you want me to lose all my money?
Leonard's right here.
I want you broke, Jeff. I want you broke. I want you broke.
Hey, thank you.
So, all right, we just
Yes, me.
okay.
You
Take a
just
deep
walked
breath, sir. Go away. We don't want to see your ugly face, Rob Dauster.
No, it's a great face. A beautiful face, Rob. Give me more money. Give me more money.
So let's play lines maker, right? Okay. I just alluded Rob's a horrible lines maker. I said I'll take whatever number I can get. Let's play lines maker. I don't care what our friends at Bet Rivers has.
That's an idiot. I got it.
What is the highest number you would bet UConn at and feel comfortable?
All right. At Bet Rivers, UConn minus 14.5 is as high as you can go, plus 235.
Are you taking that?
What would you take? Yeah.
Like, yeah, forget the numbers. Forget Bet Rivers. What is the
235.
what
I
is
need
the
more than
highest
that.
number you would take?
10.5. Alternative line.
Okay.
Brett, for me, it's 12.5. I think this team wins by double digits. They keep doing it. They've done it in every game this tournament. I would have to get 12.5 to bet San Diego
Hold on,
State.
wait. Let's give at least some credence to San Diego.
Some love, okay. All right.
Just a modicum of love
Do
here.
we have to?
No, just we do. Obligation, we do.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We're repping Kawhi here.
Well, I hate Rob.
Well, we all do.
We love Rob.
San Diego State's bricks were so bricky last night. Their offensive rebounding was aided by how badly they missed those shots. I worry there's just like this complete brickfest repeat, and it turns like this mucky type of thing. And you look at the score 5 minutes ago. It's San Diego State's down 7, 5, 6. And it's like what? It makes no sense. But that's kind of weird. It's where they found out. That's what we found out last night. It's FAU. The better team lost, but the worst team that mucked it up better
Matt,
failed.
how many boards do they need to
There's
get?
some deja vu
Yeah.
vibes I'm getting.
I agree with that. I agree.
That's
It's
my
mucky.
concern.
It's
How many
mucky.
rebounds do they need to get, Matt, to be competitive against this UConn team? Like, do they need to
40% of
dominate?
their own misses.
40%.
They got 32% against FAU. It actually was kind of low. It's just they got like
They had
all the
9
goals
and
in,
4
like, one
minutes.
possession.
9
One
and 4
possession.
minutes. 9 and 4 minutes against FAU.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was the
40%.
Jet Howard School of free throw box outs.
Right. Go get
It is.
balls.
What
All
it is.
right. What are you bring up Michigan again?
Oh,
Come
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm sorry to make it all about me.
Portal two.
I
Where is he at now?
Yeah, no comment.
Wait,
no
can we
comment
talk
on that.
total?
Please.
Because this opened at one very sharp sports book. I've learned my lesson. I don't say the name. 129
No,
and a half.
it's always Bet Rivers. It's always Bet
Well,
Rivers.
Bet Rivers. Okay.
It's always Bet
Bet
Rivers.
Rivers. I saw a 129 and a half opener. It is up to like 133 in
Yeah.
some places. A lot of people think there's going to be points.
I like over two. I like an over.
So
I
in
do.
2 straight games, the UConn defense has held the number 1 offense in the country, Gonzaga, to 54 points, and the number 5 offense in the country, Miami, to 59. Both of those are their season low totals. Matt, tell me why I should not be on the under here.
Because my grandfather, Jim Larinaga, told me directly, look me in the eye, Jim, in the
Jim.
press conference. He goes, between the lines, what he said was, you guys were both there. He was like more of a, we did not play well, not a UConn suffocated us.
He
Which I
was
don't-
grumpy. He
which
was
I don't
grumpy.
buy. Yeah, which he was grumpy. I don't all the way buy. I think there's avenues to score against this defense, as we saw throughout Big East play, right? We did. I think the over gets there in a garbage fashion. 20-point deficit, 50-point deficit, kind of game opens up, get some cardio in, last 10, 15, whatever. The over gets there in a scummy, mucky type of way.
Ugh, isn't that gross, though? Do we like that?
I don't like the San Diego States in this championship. It's gross any way you slice it. I think San Diego
co-sign
State
this
has a
take.
really hard time scoring. A really hard time scoring.
Yeah.
They're not hitting 50% of the threes this game. And my God.
But against
What a luck
UConn
box.
Matador defense, when they're up 20 with 5 to play, Trammell and Butler just layups.
And they
Won't
have,
matter.
to be fair to San Diego State, they have come back.
They
Multiple
have.
games where I'm
Yep.
like, if you can't score 10 points, you're buried.
Right.
But they have figured out a way to come back in multiple different games in this tournament. So, Kai, is that like give you any comfort that San Diego State can compete here? What do you think?
Well, I take the over, yeah. Well, yes, we said the line's too high, obviously, but no, if UConn plays their game, the only team that can beat UConn is UConn. I have said that for years. It's a great soundbite. Cue it up. The only team that can beat UConn is UConn. Back to you, Greg.
Let's talk player props.
Yeah, can we do quick player props?
Let's talk player props.
get
Let's talk
nitty-gritty.
player props.
Yeah, talk. What do you like? What do you like?
Fatty Matty Bradley.
Fatty Matty Daddy Bradley.
Fatty Matty, my daddy Bradley. Our friends at Bet Rivers, our dearest friends, Greg. 13.5 is the number. Your thoughts? Had 21 last night. Had, what, nothing and 2 before that?
I don't think there's any way San Diego State is in this game unless he exceeds that number. My problem is I don't think they're in this game. So what do I do with that?
Can I pitch you on a player prop?
There's
Please.
garbage points to be had. There's garbage
Sure,
to be had. That's
sure.
my take.
All right, I'm going to pitch Greg on a player prop.
Please.
Kai, you can give your opinion too, I guess.
Okay, thanks.
So San Diego State is a big-time keep you on the perimeter team. They want you to shoot jumpers. Alabama took 27 threes. Creighton took 17. They just didn't make any. I think we will see three-point attempts tonight, or tomorrow, excuse me, from UConn. I like Alex Caravan over 1.5. It's plus money on Bet Rivers, I think plus 132. He took 6 the last 2 games. He was 2 for 6 in both games. I think he's going to be there. That's an option. They're going to double on Sanogo. You have to take care of him. Hawkins is going to be healthier. You got to figure out what you're doing on screens on him. Caravan becomes the guy you forget about. So over 1.5 plus money. What do you think, Greg? Am I
I like
pitching
that
you?
number. I like that number significantly more than I like a Matt Bradley number. But I would have honestly. I feel like I'm going to take any UConn player over right now.